Ready?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Coming up today, Bournemouth are celebrating St Patrick's Day. We have a look how. Cuts mean lollipop services are getting slashed. And Pooltown FC has been new stadium has been delayed yet again. I'm James Walker and welcome to Buzz News. With Dorset County Council making cuts across the board, MPs are growing anxious at the prospect of certain services being lost. The latest to be hit is the lollipop patrols. Samantha Herbert has more.
Local MPs are demanding a rethink on the closing of lollipop patrols across Dorset. This will leave crossings like this unmanned for students travelling to school across the county. The debate was sparked in Westminster Hall Parliament yesterday by MP for Mid Dorset and North Poole, Annette Brooke, who argued that the £200,000 worth of funding which will be saved by this cut is only a tiny fraction of the council's £273 million budget. Miss Brooke is said to have a good case, and Dorset County Council may want to look at this and review their decision. This is Samantha Herbert reporting for Buzz News.
A 33-year-old man has been charged over the deaths of 2 people after a horrendous car accident in Sandbanks. He faces charges of dangerous driving, 1 charge of GBH, and failing to provide a breath specimen. London couple Alan and Rochelle Bernard died in the Banks Road collision. He is expected to appear before Bournemouth magistrates on Wednesday, March 30th. Today marks St Patrick's Day, the traditional Irish holiday celebrated by many. But do people really know why they are celebrating? Hannah Pears is in Bournemouth to find out more.
St Patrick's Day is widely celebrated around the world, but do the people of Bournemouth really know what the tradition is about, and how will they be celebrating it tonight?
Well, it's to celebrate St Patrick, who was a patron saint of Ireland. He was actually Roman British, but
drove all the snakes out of Ireland.
Yeah.
I do know it's St Patrick's Day, but that's it, I'm afraid.
I'm going to go out and have a few drinks.
I'm Hannah Pears wishing you a happy St Patrick's Day.
Pooltown FC have suffered yet another setback in their search for a new ground, with the council once again denying them planning permission. Desperate to be granted promotion out of the Wessex Premier League, the club have taken matters into their own hands, starting development on their current ground. Callum Tennant reports.
What has the council got against the football club? Because we just don't seem to get any breaks or any support. We do talk with the council quite a lot, and very recently they have been very supportive on the ability to actually upgrade Tattenham.
Maybe it's a little bit of waste of money, maybe, but when you think back what they've lost out, they've been top of the league for 2 seasons running now, and they're likely to win it again. I still feel it's worthwhile trying to get a ground up to standard for next season.
So, after years of promotion heartbreak, Pooltown FC are finally hoping that they'll see higher division football here at Tattenham. For Buzz News.
The people of Dorset will be able to watch a live streaming of Danny Boyle's Frankenstein at 7 o'clock tonight. As part of the National Theatre Live initiative, the Lighthouse in Poole, Regent Theatre in Christchurch and Electric Palace in Bridport will be screening the performance live from the National Theatre. Samantha Colnut went to find out why the story of Frankenstein is so important in Dorset.
Behind me here in St Peter's Churchyard in Bournemouth is the grave of Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein based on a nightmare in the 1800s. Mary wrote the story almost 200 years ago when she was just 18 years old. It was originally created on a holiday in Switzerland as a competition between friends to see who could create the best thriller story. But since then, the legend's been carried on as novels, theatre and films, and tonight it will be streamed across Dorset from the National Theatre. Let's hope that this live streaming will keep the story of Frankenstein alive in Bournemouth. This is Samantha Colnut reporting for Buzz News.
Solar panels are being rolled out to homes and schools across Bournemouth. Alex Preshev is at Kingsley Primary School and spoke to Steve Beckingham.
Up to 50 homes and 2 schools in Bournemouth will receive photovoltaic solar panels, as Bournemouth Borough Council is trying to reduce its carbon footprint.
I think that every single school in the land should have They're a good education tool for the children. The children will know about sustainability. I've also managed to get them put on another school in Bournemouth twice the size.
The scheme is expected to cost £8,000 per house. The schools taking part in the pilot project are Kingsley School and Sourfield Junior School.
Britain's highest temperature so far this year was recorded yesterday in Bournemouth with 16 degrees Celsius, higher than both Madrid and Barcelona. That's all for today. Join us again at 5 o'clock for more news from Bournemouth.